broadcasting live from the Albay PIO News Center, providing you the most exclusive news update from all over the province. This is 12 o'clock Newsbreak. In the local scene, the Committee on Laws, Rules and Oversight, chaired by 1st District's Board Member Attorney Sheena Marie Onrubia de la Cruz, has endorsed to Sangguniang Panlalawigan ng Albay the signing of a Memorandum of Agreement between the Polytechnic University of the Philippines and the Provincial Government of Albay through the Provincial Planning and Development Office. The MOA pertains to the 2-week Bachelor of Science in Environmental Planning (BSEP) field training program for the 22 incoming 4th-year PUP students from August 17 to September 4 in compliance with the CHED Memorandum Order No. 60 Series of 2017. The agreement includes the deployment of BSEP students to various PGA departments such as the Albay Provincial Health Office, Albay Provincial Human Settlement Office, Albay Provincial Environment and Natural Resources Office, Albay Public Safety, Emergency and Management Office, and PPDO for a minimum of 80 hours of fieldwork. The MOA ensures that both parties will benefit mutually, providing students with hands-on experience and honing them into skilled professionals in environmental planning while contributing to the progress and implementation of PGA's planning activities. If signed, the agreement will be valid for 2 years from the date of signing. In other story, the Sangguniang Panlalawigan ng Albay has called out the Albay Electric Cooperative Incorporated and demanded immediate action to improve its service to the Albayanos. During the SPA's 103rd regular session, 2nd District Board Member Melissa Bodeza requested concrete plans and a timeline from the ALECO regarding their rehabilitation efforts in response to the persistent electricity issues faced by the public. Bodeza emphasized that while resolving these issues doesn't have to happen all at once, there should be a tangible plan in place. She highlighted the major problems the province has been experiencing, including prolonged power outages, sometimes lasting up to 12 hours, low power voltage, and unreasonably high electricity bills despite ALECO's poor service. Bodeza stressed that the SPA is open to helping and working with ALECO to address these concerns for the welfare of the Albayanos. In the national scene, a warrant of arrest against controversial dismissed Bamban Mayor Alice Guo, whose real identity is Guo Hua Peng, has been issued by a Tarlac court. The said warrant was issued by the Capas Tarlac Regional Trial Court Branch 109 for Guo's alleged violation of Section 3E and H of Republic Act 3019 or the Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act. Meanwhile, the accused may bail 90,000 pesos for violation of Section 3E and another 90,000 pesos for violation of Section 3H. It may be in the form of corporate surety, property bond, cash deposit, or recognizance. In other story, Wesley Guo, dismissed Bamban Mayor Alice Guo's sibling, intends to surrender to the authorities as revealed by his legal counsel attorney Stephen David. David said during an interview in the Senate that Wesley really wanted to surrender but ended up changing his mind after reaching a point of weakness and got discouraged. He emphasized that Wesley no longer sees the point of hiding, noting that he personally told Wesley that he has not done anything wrong for him to hide. David also admitted that they're already working on Wesley's surrender after receiving an outstanding arrest order from the upper chamber due to his refusal to appear, despite due notices during the Committee on Women's hearing last July 10. In other news, The Philippine Coast Guard has intensified its search operation for the 2 missing boats with 19 crew members on board at the height of Tropical Storm Enteng in Quezon Province. According to PCG in northern Quezon, the owner of FBCA Sean Nuriel Soronel informed them last Wednesday that she had lost contact with a fishing vessel which left the Infanta town for a fishing expedition in the Pacific Ocean in August. It was found out that during the onslaught of Typhoon Enteng, the boat skipper was advised by Soronel to seek shelter for the meantime to avoid possible threats. As the PCG continues their search operations, the public, particularly those residing in coastal areas, are encouraged to report any necessary information that could help them in locating the missing vessel. And in the news outside the country, Japan and Australia have committed to strengthening joint military training by increasing engagement in exercises. This agreement is a response to China's recent invasion in Japanese airspace and territorial waters, which triggered concerns from the 2 countries' government ministers. In a regular summit, Japan and Australia shed light on bolstering security cooperation for maintaining peace and stability in Taiwan Strait, following China's persisting aggression in claiming ownership in the South and East China Seas. Meanwhile, it can be recalled that F-35A Lightning II stealth fighters from both countries joined in a combat training over Japan last year and exercised Bushido Guardian. And finally, in the news outside the country, a 33-year-old Ugandan long-distance runner Rebecca Cheptegei has died after being soaked in petrol and set on fire by her former partner. Cheptegei passed away in her 4th day at the Moi Teaching and Referral Hospital in Eldoret City, Kenya, after sustaining burns almost 80% of her body. According to the police authorities, the victim and the suspect were having an argument over land when Cheptegei was doused with a can of gasoline before she was set on fire. The said Ugandan marathon runner recently participated in the 2024 Paris Olympics, finishing her run in the 44th place, just a month before she was murdered. And that's all for the 12 o'clock news break, September 6, 2024. And we'll be right back tomorrow for more news updates. And thanks to our 12 o'clock news break writer, LJ Lurejo. And on the technical side, Chad Bobis. And of course, our Provincial Information Officer, Mary Luduca Castillo. And under the supervision of our Governor, Edsel Greslagman, I am Greg Hallare. Thank you for subscribing.